Well, Guybrush Threepwood, you do turn up in the strangest places.
Hi, Elaine. Do you think you could help me out?
How did you get into this mess?
It's kind of a long story.
Oh, that's okay. I've got time.
Well, it all started on Scab Island. Some of my admiring fans had pressured me into telling my LeChuck evaporating story once again.
Deep in the Caribbean, Scab Island.
So I bust into the church and say, "Now you're in for it, you bilious bag of barnacle bait." And then LeChuck cries, "Guybrush, have mercy! I can't take it anymore!"
I think I know how he must have felt.
Yeah, if I hear this story one more time, I'm gonna be crying myself.
Don't you have any new stories?
Well, actually, that's why I'm here on Scab Island. I'm on a whole new adventure.
Growing a mustache?
No, bigger than that.
A beard?
No, I'm in search of treasure. The biggest treasure of them all. A treasure so valuable and so well hidden that it haunts the dreams of every pirate on the seas.
You mean
Big whoop?
None other.
Then why'd you come here? There's no treasure on Scab Island.
Well, I didn't know that before. Now I'm trying to charter a ship and look someplace else. When I return, I'll have riches galore and a whole new story.
Or you'll have died trying.
either way, we won't have to hear about LeChuck anymore.
Ha! Those guys wouldn't know a good story even if they paid $50 for it. When I find Big Whoop, I'll become a legend among pirates for generations to come. I can only charter a ship and get off this stinking island.
Und damit willkommen zurück bei einem weiteren Abenteuer unseres Helden Guybrush Threepwood. So, ich muss gestehen, ich habe hier schon mal ein bisschen vorgearbeitet, also mehr unfreiwillig. Das Spiel ist abgestürzt, bevor ich alles speichern konnte. Deswegen ein paar Sachen funktionieren jetzt schneller.
Oops, I think I broke the sign.
So. Erstmal die Schaufel klauen.
Where do you think you're going, fancy pants? You ain't from these parts, are you? This is a toll bridge. You gotta pay.
Eigentlich ist es ja egal, was wir sagen, aber...
Sure. Take my money. I don't want any trouble.
Oh, there goes all my fun. Now I don't get to do this.
Help! Police!
Scream as loud as you want. There's no police on Scab Island.
Then who keeps up the law and maintains order?
I'm the only law on this island.
Whoa!
Hey, you're loaded. This is my lucky night. Remember, wherever you go, on sea or on land, you can't ever hide from Lago Legre.
Tough town. I guess I should have got those traveler's checks.
So, also es ist total egal, welche Art der Aussage wir nehmen. Die Animation ist immer die gleiche. So. Reden wir mit dem Zimmermann.
Ja?
Weniger lesen, mehr zuhören bei diesem Satz.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
A woodchuck could chuck no amount of wood since a woodchuck can't chuck wood.
But if a woodchuck could chuck and would chuck some amount of wood, what amount of wood would a woodchuck chuck?
Even if a woodchuck could chuck wood, and even if a woodchuck would chuck wood, should a woodchuck chuck wood?
A woodchuck should chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood, as long as a woodchuck would chuck wood.
Oh, shut up.
So. Ist in Englisch bestimmt ein sehr schöner Zungenbrecher.
What's the problem with that Largo guy?
He really goes against my grain. I'd like to make an end table out of him, but I don't have the guts. With all my tools, I'm still unable to create the one thing that could do this island some good.
Like an all-night tattoo parlor?
No. Like a voodoo doll of Largo Legrand.
Oh,
So.
nice apron. Are you some sort of chef?
No. I'm a woodsmith, which gives one of us an excuse for dressing funny.
I'd like to look around a bit.
Sure thing.
Gut. Viel machen konnten wir ja, glaube ich, gar
Get
nicht.
your hands away from there. It's adjusted to my height. Get away from there.
Nein.
I need all of them. Get your hands
Nein.
away from there. It's not a toy.
Geklärt.
The Bloody Lip Bar and Grill. Help wanted. 1 week's salary in advance. Inquire below.
Fragen wir da unten nach.
Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
I saw your sign outside. What's the job?
Oh, yeah. I really should take that thing down. I hired a new cook just this morning. But if things don't work out with him, I'll let you know.
Is that job available yet?
Sorry, that guy I hired is doing just fine so far.
Das ändern wir schon noch irgendwie.
Grog, please.
Bestellen.
Shaken, not stirred.
Maybe you'd like a Shirley Temple instead.
I'm old enough. Look at my beard.
Ha! That's the oldest trick in the book. Tell you what, I'll let you have some near grog. Doesn't have any alcohol in it, but it's just as nasty smelling and foul tasting as that stuff grown-ups drink.
Right on.
Oh, wait, what am I saying? I just sold the last of it to Kate. Sorry.
Rats.
Of course, if you have some ID.
Wo finde ich denn Kate?
Who's this Kate person you mentioned?
Ah, the courageous Captain Kate Capsize. Tough as steel, sharp as nails. She rents her ship out, does some freelance pirating. Her only loyalty is to the highest bidder. Don't get on her bad side.
So,
How's business?
It's just terrible. No one ever comes down here anymore. Largo's got all my regulars spooked. You know, I can mix any drink there is, make anything you could name, but I can't make the one thing that could really do this island some good.
What's that?
A voodoo doll of Largo Legrand. You there! Uh-oh. Give me my usual, and put it in a real glass. Fork over the dough or you'll be serving Bloody Marys for a week. From your nose. That's all I have. Well, you better have more tomorrow, or we might have to move this dump to a new location. Like, say, the bottom of the ocean.
Boy, you just gave him all your money?
I don't want to talk about it.
Also irgendwie wollen alle eine
Excuse me.
Voodoo-Puppe von ihm haben.
Yeah, boy?
Grog, please.
I'll need to see some ID for that.
I must have left my ID in my other pants.
You'll have to do better than that. No ID, no service.
Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
Versuch's
Grog,
noch
please.
mal.
I'll need to see some ID for that.
In that case, I'll take my business elsewhere.
Sorry, kid.
Ah, okay.
Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
Want to see my scar?
Depends. Is there a good story behind it?
As a matter of fact, there is. It's a story of the ghost pirate LeChuck and his gruesome demise.
Heard it. This is the one where he drinks too much root beer and burps so hard he explodes, right?
Not exactly.
Frankly, I don't care much for stories that promote moderation in drinking. I do have a business to run, you know.
Nice place you have here. Well, see ya.
Dann gehen wir eben. So, Fenster. Können wir das benutzen? Ja, genau, so ging das. So, Meister.
Excuse me.
Don't bug me. I'm cooking.
Okay.
My scoutmaster would kill me if he saw me use a knife like that.
Schade. Hat keiner gesehen.
I'm no cook. It's a cold potato and leek soup. It's too heavy. It's already closed. I'm no cook. The fire's out. I'm no cook.
Gut.
And there's no glass in the window.
So, gehen wir erstmal hier hoch.
Not responsible for lost buttons or hooks.
Gut. Die Ratte? Nein. Die Schachtel. Lass mich raten, wenn ich jetzt weggehe. Genau.
Hey, leave that alone.
Sorry, is this your bucket?
Well, no.
So you won't mind if I take it?
I guess not.
Geklärt. So, und ihr seid...
Wake up!
What is it?
Long time no see.
Do we
Ach
know
ja,
you?
die 3 Kameraden aus Teil 1.
I'm Guybrush.
Genau der.
You tried to sell me the minutes of a PTA meeting in the last game, claiming it was a map.
Map? I don't know what you're talking about.
No, really.
Why did you wake us up, Gorbush?
Is that your rat?
Yes. We call him Munster Monster because of his insatiable passion for cheese.
What happened to your leg?
It happened during a performance.
That's what we do for a living now.
You see, after our circus failed, we started a pirate catering business on nearby Fat Island.
The sacking lunch. It was quite lucrative.
Why aren't you still doing that?
The governor of the island made us an offer we, couldn't refuse. So, we sold him the business.
But what does this have to do with performing?
We're getting to that.
We sank the money into one of those newfangled glass-bottom boats
We wanted to take passengers on sightseeing trips.
and search for a place called Drinky Island in our spare time.
Boy, did we ever want to get there.
Aside from the obvious reason, we had inside information that Drinky was in fact the resting place of the legendary treasure of Big Whoop.
So, ja.
I don't see what this has to do with performing.
We're getting to that.
You see, we got a bit of a raw deal on the boat.
Seems the salesman didn't have any glass for the bottom, so he just left a gaping hole there.
By the time we noticed, we were taking on water, fast.
We ended up stranded on a tiny desert island.
When did we get to the performing part?
We met a philosopher on the island, and he told us something which changed our lives.
What? What is it? What did he say? Tell me already.
He told us that all the world is a stage and that we are merely players. So, we became performance artists.
When he lost the leg, Frank was brilliantly showing the inseparability of the path man walks from the food chain.
The symbolism of the cheese was essential. You know, this leg is looking sort of dingy. Would you get some polish over at the woodsmiths and polish it for me?
Give me money for the polish.
Okay.
See you later.
We can scarcely contain our anticipation.
I'd like to pick up some clothes.
You have your claim ticket, Sonny?
I lost it while being keel-hauled.
Your dog got mauled? What does that have to do with a claim ticket?
Oh, never mind.
Okay.
Oops.
Also
I thought I wanted to talk to you,
bevor ich mit dem
but I
reden
don't.
kann, brauche ein neues Hörgerät.
Excuse me. I'd like a room, please.
Sorry, we only have one and it's full.
Okay.
Excuse me. I'd like a room, please.
Sorry, we only have one and it's full.
Können wir reingehen?
Hold it right there. That's a private room. No going up there.
Okay.
Be with you in a second.
Du bist doch schon da.
I don't think I'd get away with that. I could lose a finger doing that. I could lose a finger doing that. I could lose a finger doing that.
Seil? Kann ich das Seil mitnehmen?
And it's securely fastened. And it's securely fastened. And it's securely fastened.
Das geht.
Hey, how'd old Pegbiter get loose? I'd better go catch him before he catches
Ich wollte
somebody
eigentlich das
else.
Seil haben. Die Schlüssel wenigstens mitnehmen.
Cheese squigglies. One of my favorites. I don't need any more.
Ich will eigentlich den ganzen Käse, nicht nur die Reste. Und
I don't
vor
want
allem
to steal
die
his
Schale.
bell. I feel bad enough setting his alligator free. Messy, messy, messy. I don't see anything special about it. Then again, I never really have understood art. It's a bit on the tattered side.
Who let you into my room?
I thought it was my room?
Well, it ain't. So get the out of here.
Gut. So, wir haben jetzt Geld, eine Schaufel, ein Messer, einen Eimer und Käsereste. Können wir diesen Trinkmixer den Eimer geben zum Vollmachen?
I don't need that for anything.
Schade. Ach so.
That's sick. I don't want to touch it with my hands. There isn't enough spit to put in the bucket.
Gut, dann würde ich sagen, machen wir hier erstmal eine Pause und bis zum nächsten Mal.